Good morning, Dr. Emmy Williams. I'm Ciro Lemus, candidate for the master's degree. This is my case. It's about BRI. Okay, I'm going to start to explain about the case. This is my statement. This is honor statement. Okay, in my case about BRI, I select other health impairments because I consider the idea eligibility checklists. I concluded that BRI has this disability. And the next slides, I would like to explain you why I select exactly this. I identified 3 disability characteristics for BRI. I select these disabilities because in the idea eligibility checklist, okay, I read this and support with my textbook course. In the BRI case, I put following directions: staying on and completing tasks and interesting with others. I put this because this is the more common characteristics that BRI show in this exact case. Considering the American Psychiatry Association, BRI has ADHD type 2. This is predominantly hyper-impulsive. This causes her to fidget, leave her seat at inappropriate times, and talk excessively. In my case, BRI show had difficult following directions. For example, when she was in elementary school, she struggled to stay seated and interrupt her classmates. In high school, she also displayed disruptive behavior due to not following directions. She showed the answer without raising her hand and continued to interrupt her classmate. Sometimes we overlook the following directions, such as taking turns, raising our hands, or interrupting others, leading to inattentions, not take note, and losing focus on the lesson, all of which will be reflected in her grades and disciplinary actions. Uh, she tried to get better, but this disability is a big problem with BRI. My second one is about staying on uncompleted task. According to the American Psychiatry Association, BRI has ADHD type 1. This is about predominantly inactive. This causes difficult to pay attention in details, being distracted. From elementary school through high school, she had this problem. She always struggled to complete her assignment. Even though she had an agenda, she would forget assignment or turn late. In the textbook, exceptional learners is evidence that BRI's problem involved difficult play attention to details, staying alert, organizing, and distractivity. All of these issues result in not turning in assignment on time. My the third one is interacting with others. BRI has a social problem because she doesn't follow class directions and she's impulsive. It has led to conflict with her classmates. This conflict has resulted in her feeling isolated. I feel so blue about BRI because she feels that. I would like to change exactly that feeling. Analyze my idea eligibility checklists, and according to the textbook and the American Psychiatry Association. Um, she has ADHD type 3. That is a combined type. Um, yeah, it's a little more for her. Accommodation and modification and instructional strategy. Thinking um, on Brie, I put testing in separate room, extended time, frequent breaks. This is my accommodation. I select this because she has ADHD and the charter number 7 and our textbook uh, is a all charter about ADHD students, and I take my ideas for exactly the charter. Instructional strategy is this is instructional accommodation in adaptation, pair tutoring, and co-teaching. I select exactly that three instructional strategy about the Charter 7 and our textbook. Accommodation 1. This is a testing in a separate room. When we talk about testing in a separate room, our textbook say this is about ADHD students. It's better to support them because she struggle to pay attention in class. Take her test in private room is a good way to help her. She need to more focus. She doesn't need to another um, people in the same time with her. She need to private room. Yeah, this is a good accommodation. She can use this accommodation too for some assignments, see if it's needed, because sometimes it's better when you work alone, or no, not exactly alone, but when you work in a small group in your separate classroom. Maybe you can work with your classmates or a teacher as well, but this is a good accommodation exactly for Brie. My second accommodation is about extended time. Since she cannot finish her tasks on time, giving her more time to complete it is one way to help her stay on track with her assessment. Um, I put the exact extended time. I because in our textbook in chapter 7, I find exactly that accommodation for ADHD students. Um, yeah, she need to feel confident in her assessment. She lose this part to get that field. She need to more time. She need to feel that she can make better when she has a little more days or more time to finish her assessment or maybe the test too. For example, if you say, this is my homework, the homework you have 1 day to finish, maybe for her you can provide 2 or 3 days more to complete it. She appreciated that because she need more time. Remember, when we are talking in standard time, we don't talk about um, more time because she cannot do it the exercises or she cannot read exactly. No, this accommodation is because she need more time to focus, more time to feel confident, and more time to prepare the answers. Not exactly because she cannot understand the topic in the exact class. My third accommodation is about frequent breaks. Um, the frequent breaks help her to stay more confident with her impulsive because she is. She has anxiety. This anxiety is reduced if she has a breaks. Breaks means if you have a class for 60 minutes, you can provide to her different break during the class. Maybe for the um, transitions class work. For example, when you start your class, this is my warm up. Okay, after warm up, when you start your mini lesson, you can provide her a little more time. Excuse me, a break. For example, you can relax, you can do something else, but you need to focus for the next part of my class. When we are in the mini lesson, you can take note, you can take you can put a poster in your book, in your notebook. You can go out, you can draw, you can put some additional details about exactly our topic. After that, you can take a little more break, maybe 3 minutes is okay. Uh, she can walk in my for a private space in my room. She can stay. She can sit in another seat. That is the idea for her. When we are talking about frequent breaks, this is not time to talking or disturb another students. This time is for calm and for feel better. Feel better for the next part in my class. Feel better for the next worksheet. Feel better for my next moment. Um, yeah, this is a good for her. This is my instructional strategy, strategy number 1. This is thinking on Brie. One strategy can help her is decrease assignment length because she cannot finish all her assessments. We need to provide another strategy. That strategy is decrease assignment length. If you have one assignment with 10 exercises, for her 10 exercises is so much. Maybe we can change for a 5 exercises. When we are talking about in this instructional strategy about the decrease assignment length, this is not change the we don't need to change the standards. We cannot change the that levels at the same level. She need to provide that she can understand the topic at exactly the same level with another. That we are talking about only for the exactly how many exercises she can do. Maybe for 30 minutes in our a small group class, a small group work. Uh, 10 exercises for her is so much. She can feel maybe uncomfortable with this. I can do it. But if you say, okay, you have 5, if you finish 5 exercises, that is enough. She can feel better because she needs to get a little effort, and that is a good strategy that the teacher can make for Brie. The another strategy number 2 is pair tutoring. Yeah, because she has a school problem, one way to help her is to allow her to work with someone who can provide support. That person will help manage her impulsive and improve her relationships. She needs to feel that she has friends, and that is cool. That is instructional strategy number 2. Per tutoring is a good idea to feel this. I find this is a strategy in our textbook class. Um, they told a little bit about, but it's a good idea, and for help her about this exactly strategy. For this strategy, we need to talk with the students, can help before the class and prepare the students for some moments during the class. For example, what happen if we uh, doesn't raise the hands to give the answers? Okay, what you need to do? Yeah, okay, the student need to know before the class what what they need to do. For example, two, they need to use some works that for help. Calm down, you can do it, you are the best. Um, Works that provide her feel more comfortable. The third one and the last one strategy is about the co-teaching. I love this co-teaching. I use co-teaching before in my class. To have two teachers in class will help her stay focused because they will give her more direction and more attention when she needs it. A regular teacher and a special education teacher will support about Brie because they are working together. They can provide her with the security and confidence feeling. Um, the problem with co-teaching is that both teachers need to work together and both teachers need to prepare the class. Both teachers need to um, meet before the class and prepare um, all this strategy for the class for Bri. For example, who teacher is the give the instruction, the another teacher maybe can help her in different moments during the class. The idea here is provide her more confidence times during the class. She can feel um, some problems during the class, but the principal teacher don't follow exactly the feelings. The another teacher say, "Okay, I got it. Yeah, I can do it. I can help." And if Bree don't understand something during the class, the teacher can provide some support one um, to help. For example, two, if she need to make uh, something else during the class, the another teacher can help. That is the idea for this instructional strategy. All my instructional strategy is on the textbook class. That is. Thank you so much.